Assalamu alaikum. It's going to be the last league round robin game as far as Elegant Strikers and 11 Brothers Kashmir are concerned. The last league round robin game from their pool, and it's the pool of death or the group of death, and it's quite evident. It's in front of our eyes the way we set a campaign throughout the tournament, and these two teams and one more team, it depends on this result. So three teams are in a fray, three of them in a fray, and the winner will decide the fate of other two teams. But I don't know how they need to win this one, and how is the equation and what kind of equation they need to keep in their mind. And Manzoor Mir writes in equation is clear, and if they score, and it's just like that, and it means that it's nearing on a mission impossible, isn't it's a tough job. But if they win out of these two teams, if Elegant win, then what will happen? They will directly qualify, and if this side will win, then what will happen? Then net run rate will come into existence. So may I remind you once again, if 11 brothers can upset here, if they turn the tide their way, then three teams are in fray, isn't? One is going to be 11 Brothers itself, second team is going to Sultan Warriors Summerbook, and the third team is going to Elegant Strikers. Out of 3, 1 will make it to the next round. So that's the message from our side. It's a must-win game. It's a do or die. It's a league round robin game. But when it comes to the larger context of the game, this is going to decide the fate of 3 teams. So 3 are in a fray to make it to the quarterfinals of the tournament. Find it out. The 2 openers are in the middle. Short pause in the game as Elegant Strikers are in a hurdle. It's bright and sunny afternoon. It's wonderful atmosphere. Lovely and pleasant atmosphere here at the center. And may I remind you, this one is coming your way from WCL Chinar Cricket Ground. Babar is little busy, and he has been given the job to clear the rubble again. Sorry, not rumble but trouble. It is RUBBLE. He's got that job to clear the rubble and other devastating things around the center who are disturbing the scenes in between.
Good news for local.
And good news for the locals over here. Village level tournament is coming up, and you will find out later on, inshallah, this afternoon on Facebook and other social media networking sites regarding that tournament which is coming up. That's going to be the village level tournament. It's going to be a big event coming up. And as far as the organizer is concerned, Manzoor Mir, and he will be equally supported by his young team. And they're coming up with an initiative that village level tournament is coming up. You are watching JK Sports Time YouTube, and this one is coming your way from lovely, beautiful Chinar Cricket Ground, Ambarpur, Sopor. Finally, the 2 teams in the middle to compete against each other. The winner, if Kupwara wins, if 11 Brothers Kashmir wins this one, sorry to say that Kupwara, because they have majority of players from Kupwara in the lineup, in their team, in their side. And talking of 11 Brothers, they are most of the players from northern frontier district of Kupwara. On the other side, if we talk of Elegant, they are majority of players from Hot of Tea, young guns in the lineup, and they got the likes of Ahmed Bande, who's got tons of experience. So is Amir Aziz, former Ranji player. And Mai is here, and he is just trying to convince my colleagues over here in the com box that don't worry. And it means that he is banking on my name at the moment. So try to take care of myself. In next few days, I'm going to be alone here to fight out against the likes of Azhar, Manzoor and Adil, because they don't gonna leave me. So remember that. Well, coming back to the game, Hilal Colored is in the middle. You know that Hilal Colored is a different kind of a batter. It's got that different tactical system to deal with the pace and spin. We have seen last time he scored 34 of just 7 or 8 balls. That was a quick cameo. That was an excellent knock the other day here at the center. But today it's a different day. It's a new beginning. He's going to start afresh. Find out what he's going to do today. It's overhead again, little overhead I can say, but in this part of the world, when it comes to that moisture underneath the surface, it is in its abundance. So I can say that we have a kind of that hot and humid climate here at the center. No, there is a reason behind it why it is on YouTube. It is sometimes playing that kind of a spoil spot. So better is to focus on YouTube because it's gonna disturb in between the scenes. Here comes ball number 1. It's going to be Hilal colored on strike. Mir Manzoor is little disturbed at the moment, but what can I do? You got to bear with me because it isn't my fault. Network is totally bad here in this part of the world. Colored in the middle, and he's got Hatim Riaz, the other batter. What's gonna Hatim and his partner do? Now, at the moment it's working smoothly, no doubt about that, but I feel that it erects in between. So just focus on your busy. It's none of your business, please. Carry on and let me carry on. And in the meantime, it's going to ball number 1 coming up. Momin Aziz to bowl. Under 19 customer, under 19 young lad. He's a terrific pace. He's got a lot of pace. Can he replicate what he did other day here at the Sunday? Even just a day before in Srinagar area, where he produced that match-winning knock and bowled some terrific lines and lengths with the ball. It was all-round show. And Umar Nisar scoring 100 in this part of the world early in the morning. Umar Nisar, first ball of the match. Good looking shot in the gap. 2 men after the ball. One of them gets to the ball and Coloured is back for the second. And good running between the wickets. Coloured hardly loves running between the wickets. He's just gonna go after the ball. He's gonna slap each and every one. It's 2 for none in over number 1. It's 2 for the loss of no wicket as we are in over number 1.
Oh.
2 for the loss of no wicket after ball number 1 in over number 1. It's Momin Aziz again. Here is Momin again, comes in. That's a good looking delivery right on top of that one. Keeps it away onto the offside, down to the extra cover. Well, this is first over we are in, and Manzoor, he's kind of a spoiler. Well, it is 2 for none in over number 1. As we watch Momin Aziz again, comes running in from that road end, which is the far end. Oh, it hits him on the body early into the shot, and ball kicking off the surface hits him around that shoulder area, but he's looking fine at the moment. And someone writes in that video quality isn't up to the mark, but Azhar will let me know. He will help me out what's going on at the moment. One of the beloved listeners writes in. We will try to fix it, whether it is okay or not, we shall come to know. It's 2 for the loss of no wicket in over number 1. That was a good delivery from bowler Momin Aziz. Is it okay? Oh, there is a chance. It just gone up and is taken. Look at Momin Aziz and his celebration. He gets his man. Hilal walks back to pavilion. He trudges back. No little cameo. Not a big show from Hilal today. It was almost shoulder high delivery. He goes for that pull shot and leading edge lob is off. It lobbed off and it landed into the safe hands of But look at the surface. It looks it's consolidated. And look at that delivery. It kicked off the surface again. Jumping. Hurries off that good length spot. Basadar comes in at number 3. Swill on it succeeds. Wanted to pull that one. Aerial doesn't connect. It flies over his head into the safe hands of wicketkeeper who's standing behind stumps. Well, the only thing that is the problem in this part of the world, that network isn't up to the mark. It irks at times because we have a different kind of viewership in the valley. They love to see that flawless broadcast. They're gonna criticize you. Even at the moment, people are talking about that. That's a good-looking shot. Nicely done by Basadir. Guided it to down toward a backward a point area. There is production. Will just be one. He's off the mark with that important single. Sheikh Junaid is in the lineup. So is Raja Tanveer. Sheikh Junaid is also known as Shani Kapora and has got a terrific left-hander batter in their side. That's going to be Raja Tanveer. Superb opener batter. Left-hander. And Azhar is talking of that. You need that something? I need a kind of breather. Assalamu alaikum. Okay, fine. By the grace of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it's 3 for the loss of no wicket. It's 1 down. Sorry, correction comes in. But my scorecard is playing a kind of a spoil spot here. Score isn't updating. That's the another problem. He's talking about air fiber in place. Score isn't updating. So I'm just trying to fight out with everything. It's just like that. Everything is going against me here. So barring, despite this, I'm just trying my level best to keep you guys updated with the pros and cons of the game. Mir Faizan into the attack, who's bowling at a good pace. He has been the net bowler for one of the IPL franchises. And what he's going to do with the ball in Red Premier League, who's bowling with a tremendous pace. On most of occasions, I have seen him gone for plenty. But quite a few I saw him bowling really well. 3 for the loss of 1. This is over number 2 we are in. Second over is about to start. Manzoor Dar and Mir Faizan. Faizan trying to warm up a bit. He's having a word. Here comes ball number 1 of the second over. Good delivery again. And this one dabs it away onto the point area, not for runs. Well, the only thing that keeps myself away from Facebook in this part of the world is that network connectivity. Otherwise, I would love to go live on Facebook. But I remind you once again, we don't have network in its adequate amount. We don't have that proper connection, I believe, because there isn't enough signal behind it. Here is the next one. Down the leg side. Gonna be wide. Big wide it is. But good diving stop by wicketkeeper. Saved 4 runs for his team. Would have been 5 wide. And he limits it to that solitary extra run. With that single, there is addition in score. It's 4 for the loss of 1. We are in over number 2. This is important match for both the teams. It's a must-win game. If Kupara, if 11 brothers edge past their opponent side, their rival team, then this is going to be spicy and full of flavor, this tournament and this league, to be precise, this group. And it's the group of death to me. And someone writes in, and thank you Irfan, he is talking about that quality is fine now. It's because of network, which isn't good in this part of the world, my dear brother. So believe me, I'm trying my level best. And you know that network is something which isn't in my capacity. I can't control that. Would love to see in next coming days that we have proper network connection here, so that it will work properly. It will support us. And is taken by bowler in the follow through. Soft dismissal in the end, trying to drive it straight down the ground, and is caught in the follow through. Good catch. Was an easy one for Mir Faizan, who's bowling with a tremendous pace. But the good thing about Mir Faizan, he's a tall, lanky customer. He's dwarfic in size, and that allowed him to bend his back quite a bit and takes that one. Good catch. Good return catch. Was an easy one, but he makes it look easy. So it's wicket number 2 down. Raja Tanveer is going to come in at number 4. Basadar can't believe he's in a kind of a shock, as he's gone cheaply again, gone for 1. He used it 4 bowlers, but at this very crucial juncture they need someone who's going to stabilize the innings. One has to bat through the innings, got to rotate and stitch a partnership. Well, thank you. We finally have something that is gonna hydrate my body here. It's 2 down, just 8 on the board. Second over underway. You're watching Jiggy Sports Time YouTube. This is just second over underway. 8 for the loss of 2. Must-win game for both the teams. If Srinagar wins, then picture is clear. And if 11 brothers edge past and win this one, and that's going to be, it's going to be a dramatic turn in the tournament, then NRR will come into existence, will come into play. A slip and a gully in place. The newcomer Ajishwan through the corridor runs away for 4, and that was brought to you by Just Bukhara. It's through the corridor, runs away for 4. It's 12 for the loss of 2. With that 4, there is addition in score. Score propelled to 12 for 2. This is over number 2nd we are in. There was a man in place, just gone wide of him, and between the two fielders who were in the slip cord and unable to take that one, unable to pounce onto that, would have been absolute blind, but none of them could get to the ball, only watching that one. And this time, well, I failed to understand what was that from Rajat Tanveer. You are 2 down and he's just trying to smoke that one away, but it isn't easy. It stays touch low. He would have wanted that one that would have been around that rib cage area, and when it is something between head and rib cage area, it's easy to pull and hook, but that one it stays touch low. He's lucky, he gets away with that one. Next one, that's upish. Would have been one-handed stunner. It goes off his fingertips down towards point area. Nazir Tiger, I think he has hurt his left hand. He's in deep end. He's down on the field. Momin goes across. He needs some attention of physio. He needs a physio in place to ease up his pain at the moment. He's screaming. He has hurt himself badly. I don't think it's Nazir Tiger. It's someone else. It isn't Nazir Tiger, but look at his pan. It's, I think, Owais Razak, the left-hander. Yes, it's Owais Razak. He has hurt his left hand badly at the moment. He's a lefty. He's a left-hand batter. He can heave the ball with ease. He's got that caliber and class. He has hurt his left hand badly. Now physio comes out. He stroll out to the center. That magic spray comes out. Will it ease up his hand and his pan? Will it relieve his body for some time? Let's find it out. Too close in slips in place now. Earlier on it was slip and a wide gully. Now it's just like that first slip, then there is no one in the second. It's about that third slip area. There is another fielder. Place it for Rajat Tanveer, who waits for Momin Aziz. 2 down, it's 2 for 12. 2 for 13, because that last ball yielded a single. But look at Momin Aziz nowadays. He's gaining that confidence. He's going for the pace, and he's trying to race the batters. But batters can't rush here. Got to admire and take time. Understand what kind of a surface it is. To me, it's a hard surface today, as ball is coming quickly onto the bat and it's flying at times. It's kicking off the surface, jumping, hurries. But someone need to block it. If you come forward, if you skip down the track, you need to find the ball properly, then to connect to that shot. Beautifully bowled. That was unplayable one. That was excellent delivery from Momin Aziz. Under 19 boy, produced a beauty. Scared him up. Rajat Tanveer, close to the bat face. He was just trying to block that one, but that was the one which came back in sharply. Nazir having a word with Rajat Tanveer. I think Raja says it's okay. Ye hota rehta hai, just like that. I've seen this kind of a length earlier on, but that was absolute beauty from under 19 boy. He's just 19 years old. I think he's yet to make it to the 19. He's under 19. Here he comes again with two slips in place, looking for Yorker this time. And Roger with that full swing, but find us mid off in place. Manzoor Pando was spotted by IPL franchise Punjab Kings. It's a no ball. Thank you. Correction comes in. It is a no ball. Freight coming up. He need to signal again, I think. Has he signaled? Let's find out. Hatim Riaz gonna face that Freight from Momin Aziz. He lost control over his front foot. And that's a no ball. He was stepped. Freebie for Hatim. Need to reload and re-bowl. Gonna go back to the top of his bowling mark. Gentle breeze. Dispersed clouds. Bright sunshine. A beautiful sight. Shining so bright. At the right time. Here at Chinnar Cricket Ground, Amberpora Sopor. 2 for 15 as we watch Momin with that free delivery. Free hit. Gone backing to me. Could only keep it to mid-off area. No possibility of a run. So he can't have a fun. He need to wait a while to find the top tracker where he can pounce on. But it's better to rotate at least in between. It is a dot delivery and Mai is here. And he lost his cool for a while. Now he's again feeling cool at the moment. But I can't say just chill, bro, because it's bright sunshine out here at the center. Next one early into that. Oh, swings hard, but can't middle that one. He was eyeing to go over onside, but it goes up that Q end of that lower part of the blade to offside. He would have loved to middle that one, and had he middled that one, would have been somewhere in that Haritar area. We have a nearby village which is Haritar on that side, and that bank. We have a kind of that wall there, and on the other side of that wall there lies the village, namely Haritar, and it isn't far away. In the meantime, here is Momin again. This time he connects us. Belted, and we'll have to wait and watch, waiting for the umpire's call. But that was a quality of a hit. 6 more, half a dozen. Just Bukhara 6 coming. A kind of a swill on its axis. And he's gone after that one, pounced on that one. I'm just talking about that. If you take time, you're gonna get some bad deliveries. You're gonna get some odd runs where you can free your arms, and he uses that extension of arms to perfection. Getting 6 for that, and he gets paid for that. It paid him off. With that 6, there is addition in score. It's more than 20 at the moment as Momin continues to bowl. But that delivery, he's eyeing. And he's relying on that short pitch bouncer, or the slower bouncer in between. Next one, that's in the air. Will he get to the ball? But unable to make it to the ball. That makes the completion. That marks the completion of over number 3. It's 3 gone. 2 for 21. You're watching JK Sports Time YouTube channel. You can also subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get the desired notifications. And Mai is going to walk away to the other side. He's going to shuffle away from left to right. It's left right, and he's not getting that sight, which would be bright and right. Let's find it out. Which one is going to be right and bright? And he's just trying to find out that. And that sight looks like perfect one. Here is the next one for Hatim Riaz. Oh, that is a quality. That's gone. That's done the distance with these 6 more. Beautiful shot again. Flick up the wrist and quality one. It isn't Hatim. It is Rajat Tanveer with that wonderful 6. Just Bukhara maximum coming. Kya shot khele hain. And that was absolute majestic from batter's perspective. The way he rolled his wrist on that one. A quality flick shot. Gone for half a dozen. 27 We're just 2 down. You're watching Decisive Sports Time YouTube. And this one is coming your way from Chinar Cricket Ground, number 4 of Sopor. In the meantime, here is Sakib. Oh, that is a big shot again. It is a biggie. Country mile up the bat of Raja Tanvir. Back-to-back sixes. In control at the moment. And gives himself charge and takes him on. Belted up the carpet. Half a dozen again. Just to Bukhara maximum. Twice in and over here. And Mai is capturing every moment. He's loving that. Now he's going to get some desired amount of footage. And we call it, it's also called as, like that we have the media bite. Oh, but that one, this is going to hurt him. This is going to hurt. And he's taken. Needless from Rajathan. We've gone on 18 of 9 balls. He was batting with a strike rate of 200. This time dozen middle. Still going off to that one. Can't keep that one down. And is taken at mid-on. Needless. To me, that marks the completion of his innings. And he walks back in form of number 3. So they are 3 down. 33 for 3. And what a leveler. Look at the score ticker. It's displaying 3-3. Hyphenated. Then it's again 3. Or on the other side of the hyphen, it's displaying 3 down. They are 33 for 3. As we are in our number 4. He was going really nice. He was middling the ball, but needless from Raja there. He was in complete control. It looked like he was in mood today, but doesn't last long in the end. Couple of sixes, and he's taken at mid-on. That brings curtains down on his knock. He's on his way. You're watching Decisive Sports Time YouTube, and this one coming your way from Chinar Cricket Ground. We remind you the beauty of the tournament and this very venue. It's known as Chinar Cricket Ground. We have beautiful chinar trees around the center. The other thing which makes it special is Wular, which is the famous water body here in South Asia. It is the second largest freshwater lake in South Asia. That makes it special. The other thing is that we have Jhelum river, which flows through this very area and goes to the other side of the border. Jhelum and Wular meets here in this part of the world. Then Jhelum leaves it around that Sopor area. Here is Sakib again. He's in his second over. Good delivery, and Arshad Malla comes in at number 5. What he has in kitty, what he has in store, what kind of skill set he's gonna use here, how he will bat. It's interesting time for the newcomer, but a tricky one too, as they're 3 down. They are reduced to 33 for 3. The newcomer comes in with a lot of pressure on their nerves and shoulders. Heavy burden. Pulls that one. This one is going to beat the man. It does. That's 4. And that one races away. Runs away. 4 of them, and that were brought to you by Just to Bukhara. 37 or 41. Let me find it out. To me, it should be 37 around that. Nothing more than that. Should be 37. It is 37 for the loss of 3. This is over number 4 we are in. One last time in this over. Sakib is going to carry on and continue. But that shot, that was a glorious one. He was in control as far as Arshad Malla is concerned. He connected that one and he belted it onto the onside, down to the long on, wide of long on. Manzoor Dar can't cut that off. Next one, maybe wicket number 4. Will he get to the ball? And he completes catch. It's wicket number 4 down. This over we saw 2 wickets going down. And Arshad Malla in that process again. He was trying to fetch that one from wide of the off. He was eyeing on side. He's caught. It's double wicket for Sakib in an over. And that marks the completion of Arshad Malla and his innings. He walks back. He trudges back to hut there. 37 for the loss of 4. You're watching Decisive Sports Time YouTube. You can also subscribe and press the bell icon. Be the part of family, because together we progress. And let's get together. Press the bell icon and receive notifications in its abundance, or the pocket full of notifications you're gonna get from Decisive Sports Time, because we are bringing you a lot of cricket and the action your way. Action and thrill is coming your way. Just chill and enjoy. We're bringing you that action, the thrill, the drama, and the excitement alongside jubilation and joy. 4 down, 37 on the board. Team 11 brothers in a spot above the Raja Tanveer playing that cameo of 18 from just 9 bowlers. And who would have thought that Raja will get overcautious like this? Haven't seen Raja doing this. But today, getting a start, can't cash on, doesn't capitalize properly. The one he's got here, he should have batted through the innings. A batter like Raja Tanveer who's got tons of experience. Team relies on batter like Raja Tanveer. One would love to see Raja going after the bowlers and taking time, applying himself, batting through the innings. Everyone would love to see Raja Tanveer like batter, bat as deep as possible, because he's got that stamina and he knows how to dictate terms and how to up the tempo. But he's thrown his wicket away needless from Raja. Then Arshad Malla wasn't up to the pitch of the ball. He decided to pull that one in that process of turning that delivery onto the onside ball. Took that leading edge and it blown away in air and fielded as well. It was wicketkeeper who gone across to climb that catch. JG Sports Time YouTube channel bringing you ball by ball commentary. It is a league round robin game, but it is of great importance. If 11 brothers manage to win this one, it's going to be three teams in fray. 3 sides will stay in the competition and in fray. Then we need to decide the fate using net run rate formula to find out which one is going to go through and which one is going to qualify for the next round. And if fielding side edge past and if they win this one, they are through and they will end up all the speculations and the chances for other teamers, and that will mean they're gonna go through. And this one getting in position, it worked away nicely. I crossed over for a single. This is 4th over and it's 5th over to be precise. Changing the bowling. Tiger comes on to bowl. He's given the ball by captain. Man in slip caught Ahmed Bande, who represented state. He was in JKC team last season. And the side was doing wonders, but unfortunately can't put it across again as the likes of Kerala. They lost that match. And Kerala prevailed by that first inning lead. And that was the reason, by virtue of that first inning lead, they edged past, and by virtue of that, they gone through. What of the off? White signalled. Was there something? Shot for caught behind an umpire. Straight away signals a wide. There was a little noise. There was something, a kind of a sound which I heard, and everyone around the bat there. But umpire says there was nothing between bat and ball. He given that verdict in favour of batter. This time Junaid decides to take him on. Takes him on. Drilled down the ground for 4. That were brought to you by Just Bukhara. Good shot. Driven straight. Earn him a 4. Just Bukhara boundary coming. Need half an hour to take him on. He does well. And plays it straight down the ground. Sun is shining brightly today here at Chinar Cricket Ground, Ambarpura, Sopor. As you watching JG Sports Time, thanks to the sponsors of the tournament, Khyber Dil Se Banao, MR Fruits, Zara Tour and Travels, Khurshid Pesticides here in Ambarpura, Sopor. And talking up our proud sponsors, Anthem Sports India Fashion Fiesta, Shining Star Pop or amateur multi-brand, by Rafi Wani, Hamdani Hurricanes, the importers and the exporters. And thank you all the members for being part of JK Sports Time family. It's going to be Manzoor Dar to bowl that final over mandatory power play. He's gonna bowl that final over. Pandav is gonna produce that final over. That's going to be the 6th over of inning number 1. There is someone who's calling him Manzoor, and no response from Manzoor at the moment. No response at all, as Manzoor is little busy. He's designing the field. He's getting ready to operate. You're watching JK Sports Time, and this one is coming your way from Sopor's Amberpur area. WCL Wular Cricket League, 16 teams participating. 8 of them will make it to the quarterfinals. 4 of them gonna make it to the semi-finals. 2 will play for that pride, dollars at stake, the respect, and to lift to that title. That's a good shot, driven straight over long on. What a welcome first ball, and that's done the distance. Just Bukhara 6. Well, Dar produced the first one. It was a hop tracker, picked up nicely. Well, with that 6, it's 49 for the loss of 4. As we watch once again Manzoor, man at long on. He runs away from us again. Good looking shot, but straight to the man at point, not for runs. Manzoor will be pretty happy. He's keeping things tight at the moment. He need that tight line and length to keep things in control as he goes away from us again. No slip in place. Slip removed, but that one, that is the biggest of the lot. Big shot and big 6 coming. Just to Bukhara maximum. 50 comes up. What a shot. Half track and belted. Scare on the on for a maximum. Good shot again. Brilliant shot to me. Much needed blow. Much needed shot. For batting unit down the leg side, and this is gonna hurt Manzoor and team. That's 4. Gone behind, scare on the on. OS is at long on area. Thank you, brother. No man at long off. It is mid off up inside 30 yard. Man at scare leg boundary. In fine leg, it was up inside 30 yard. Ahmed comes across. He's having a word with Manzoor. I think he's going to tell him that try to bowl on to the offside. You got the protection on offside. What you are doing, you're bowling off trackers, that too onto the pad line. It's easy for batter to pick that up. He's gone for 16, and next one, fielder does well, does very well. He cuts it off and keeps it down to 1. Good field in the end. Good stop. Well, a much needed stop there. The way he cut that one off, that was a good stop from bowler, fielder to be precise. Good stop in the end, so no harm done. As you're watching JK Sports Time YouTube live, this one is coming your way from Amberpura Cricket Ground. It's also known as Chinar Cricket Ground. What an innings from Raja Tanveer. That wonderful cameo earlier on, but later on we saw some big shots of the bat of lefty Hatim Riaz, but Hatim need to bat through the innings, and Sheikh Junaid got to make sure that other batters gonna bat around him. Manzoor's over. It was expensive of the lot. He's gone for 17. Is it 17 or more than that? He's batting on 24 of 12 with the batting with a strike rate of 200 And Manzoor is first over gone for 18. And look at his figures. He conceded 18 of his very first over. Manzoor, we were never expected he will be taken on like this. Very first over. Couple of off trackers. Couple of bad deliveries. It was easy for left-hander Hatim. $61 for the loss of 4 after 6 overs. They're going shade over 10 and over. Nothing wrong or no problem with the current rate, but they lost 4 of their wickets. Can they come back? Are we in for a comeback? Manzoor picked that one up, trying to shy in, but in the end decided against that. Junaid waiting for his turn on that occasion. He was trying to launch it, but in the end decided against that big shot. He was trying to work it away down to the third man. This time inside the line, big 6, mighty, wonderful hit. This time he goes deep in crease and goes cross the line, connectors, and gets full Monty for that, full money for that. Goes for the full Monty, and what a connection, middled, and it flies. It flown all the way for a maximum. Much needed 6. It's 4 down, 67 on the board. As we watch once again, Nazir Tiger again. This time inside the line, shuffle across. Junaid, they were shaping for one more big 6, but bowler bowled really well. But the next one, that one gone all the way over the field at mid wicket. 6 more again. Just Bukhara 6. Second of the lot for Sheikh Junaid. Second of an over here, and that 6 also brought to you by Just Bukhara. Back-to-back strikes, back-to-back 6s, and 2 of them 73 for 4. Inside the line again, not in control, still going after that one. It doesn't make sense. You know that there was extra bounce and you were early into that shot. Shuffle across, then still going after the ball. The other 2 were in the slot, in the zone, and it was easy for Junaid to take him on, and he gone after 2 of them in this over. We have seen that, but finding a 6 and a 4 each and every ball isn't easy. Is never going to be easy at all. It will take some doing. Likewise, Junaid again shuffled across, but this time there wasn't that footwork and placement. The timing wasn't right in place, so he can't latch on to that. Likewise, he did earlier on, and that was also asking to be hit, but that extra bounce making it little difficult for batter to adjust, and he can't cope up with that. As he provided 2 half trackers twice on the trot. Change in the bowling. Nasir will bowl. Is it Nasir or someone else in place of Nazir Tiger? Who's gonna bowl now? Who's gonna replace Nazir with ball? It's Imtiaz. I thought Nasir is Imtiaz. 4 for 74 after 7 overs. They're going really nice. Going at 10.40 around that after 7 overs. Man at long on, man at long off. Good looking shot. Finest man in place. He waits for that one, then puts that one away on offside. Good looking shot, but can't beat that man who was patrolling on the boundary line. Imtiaz has got enough protection on either side. The man at long of Uwais Razak is there. Man at extra cover, there is Manzoor Pandu. Man drops down to the square boundary. Short backward of square within 30 yard. Next one, forcing that pull shot. I think he isn't possessing that much power. It looks like, from facial expression, it looks he can smack and smoke the ball. But that ball, it was in his zone. Or was he early into the shot? Or did it arrive little late? This time Junaid comes forward. Beautifully bowled by Imtiaz. He saw the batter. Gives him a charge. Comes down the track. He variated that one. There was a turn behind that one. And Junaid decided to settle for that kind of a block in the end. Man at long gone. Waiting for anything loosener. Onto the pad line. Yet again a dot delivery. Important dot balls here. And this is what you need. You need to keep things tight, on a tighter note. If you keep bowling in the right areas, it won't be easy. And that is the key at the moment, to keep batters away from hitting big shots. Junaid right on top of that one. And there is a chance of a run out. Eventually, two batters crossed over for one, and fortunately for batting team, batting side, the two batters crossed over with ease. They scampered through and chipped in with another one here. And these runs are going to be important and crucial at the moment. In search of bigger boundaries, one thing is missing there. Those ones and twos, singles and doubles, they are missing badly. Lefty, oh, that one, he's undone with that one. Touch low beneath the bat, hitting the target and timber. It's wicket number 5 down. Partnership comes to an end, and Hatim is on his way. Isn't happy with the shot selection there. Going little across the line and beneath the bat, ball going on to hit the timber. That brings Mir Tahir in at number 7. He's also a good batter. He played that a great knock in their opener of the tournament. That was his first match here at WCL, and he's shown his power, and those were mighty shots. What we saw the other day of the bat of Mir Tahir. The next game, he failed miserably. It wasn't easy to find that meaty part of the blade on that day, but today it's the third occasion. And he's gonna walk in, and he walks in now. Not just gonna walk in, he's now out of the centre. Stroll out to bat in number 7. What he has in kitty, how he will adjust. Interesting thing is the newcomer, a ploy, what kind of a ploy he's gonna use. The experience is surely gonna work for him if he's got that. The other thing is that if he's capable, will he use his ability to bat around Sheikh Junaid? Is he gonna make sure? Will he be able to seal that deal in style? Can he seize an initiative at the moment, as his team is in desperate need of partnership? They're 5 down. It's down to Sheikh Junaid and his partner, the newcomer, replacing Hatim Riaz, who was a left-hander, but doesn't last long in the end. That touch low delivery beneath the bat undone him, and getting better of the batter. They're 5 down, 77 after 8 overs. We are going to be in over number 9. This is WCL Wular Cricket League. Thanks to Gulzar Ahmed, the chief organizer, and his entire team, Manzoor, Adil, Azhar, the young lad Shabir Bama, and Ramiz, the other umpire, and Babar, all are working very hard. Gentle lads, working in a day and day out, making it possible for Gulzar and the teams to enjoy their day here at WCL. Sunday, must-win game for both the teams. If 11 brothers manage to win this one, this is gonna throw this group of death pretty open or the wide open. But the other thing is that if fielding side manage to win this one, it's going to be elegant strikers through to the next round. They're gonna go through. Nowadays, every club and every team has their own cameraman alongside. So is the case with Elegant and 11 brothers. Both the teams having their special cameraman in place, capturing every moment of the game. 5 for 77. Tahir and Junaid in the middle. Junaid waits for that one, dab away, and with the shot he was off for a quick single, thanks to the likes of Tahir, who sent him back. Junaid, he was unaware, he didn't reckon that there is a man who was waiting for that kind of an incident, and decided against that single in the end. Good delivery, could be tight, wanted single, denied. Good field again. He comes across. Bande is just trying to measure his nerves here, and the temperament is important. One should maintain that, but that's lacking from 11 brothers again. One or two batters getting a kind of a little start, not a slow start, getting off to a flyer. Little cameos. We saw 18 coming off the bat of Rajat Tanveer, more than 20 or around 25 or more than that. It was off the bat of Hatim Riaz, and all of a sudden he decided to go cross the line, having said that there was an inner bounce behind the ball, and that stayed touch low, going past his slash, hitting the timber, cutting him into half. They are 5 for 77. You are watching JK Sports Time YouTube, and this is the league round robin game, but it is of huge importance. The one other team that is watching this one keenly back home, that is going to be Sultan Warriors Summerbrook. They are eyeing on this one. Oh, that one, it's gonna fly inside the line again, shuffle across. It's gone all the way for a maximum quality 6. Yielded half a dozen. Brilliant shot in the end. Swirl on, it succeeds. Connection, that sound is good. And all the way for a maximum. This is going to help Sheikh Junaid to great extent. Is he going to look for another one here? That's a beautiful delivery. Nice comeback. That's a wide signal from umpire, as Ahmed, having no word at all, and he decided to walk away, going back to the top of his bowling mark. Nearly unsettled Sheikh Junaid, the way he felt uneasy. He was spluttering in crease when he saw that kind of a delivery. A padline channel. Good looking shot. Drive comes into play. Open at the bat face. Gets important single for that. Is he going to keep the strike? No, he's going to give strike to Mir Tahir. But Tahir also need to take that responsibility. Dig out, not for runs. Over number 9 comes to an end. It's 9 gone. 11 brothers are. What's going on with the scorecard here? It isn't working properly at the moment. Let me check. Oh, it's again displaying the same scorecard. That's the problem here in this part of the world. That's why I avoid Facebook time and again, because it isn't working at all when it is on Facebook. Neither the scorecard and not that broadcast, or you can call it neither nor. It's more than 80 on the board, but our network is totally bad. We're experiencing another bad. It's a bad experience for we people here in the com box And another kind of a technical snag here. The problem continues with the network. Inside the line, worked away nicely. Should get fun for that. It's 85 for 5. This is 10th over we are in. You're watching JK Sports Time YouTube channel. This time it's coming your way from WCL area. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to be part of the family as we watch once again. Here is Imtiaz. He's got the man at long on. The man at long off fence. Awais Razak is at long off. The man at long on. There is someone. It is Nazir. There is a man around that mid-wicket area. Manzoor Pando. Manzoor Dar is there. Man square on the fence. From this angle we can say to the left of scare leg umpire. There is a man on the fence. There is a man at short backward of scare. Slip in place. Junaid is eyeing on side. And bowlers are trying to mix it up. Turning delivery outwards. And Junaid in the end dabs it away. Gets one for that. But that is enough. This is what they require at the moment, is to rotate. The problem with the two batters, to me, and it's my opinion, in my point of view, I believe that this isn't a good tactic. Look for ones and twos. Try to mix it up. Because they're not trying to mingle it with the singles and doubles. They're just waiting for the big shots. Well, alongside big shots, make sure that you chip in with ones and twos. Here is Imtiaz again. Is it? Yes, Imtiaz, left arm spinner. Junaid guided that one. Could be tight. He's home, he's safe. Tight single taken. This is 10th over. Oh, we're done with the 10th one here. It's time for drinks in the middle. It's 90 for the loss of after 10 overs. They're going 9 and over. They were going shade over 10 and over earlier on. But there is a short break. Likewise, it's time for a little break in the com box. Back to the game again. Junaid trying to loft that one. Getting in position inside the line of the ball. Just behind that. Trying to go past the bowler. Doesn't connect that one properly. It comes up the lower part of the blade. Mir Tahir, 1 half century, 1 low score, and today it's the third inning for Tahir. Angle blade inside the line, blocking that channel on that occasion, then dabs it away. A single is all he's gonna get. And look at Yunus Kavam, the owner of club, owner of team. Mr. Yunus Kavam is here, and you're watching JK Sports Time YouTube. You can also subscribe to our channel. That's a big shot, but there is a man just over his head. Will it run away? Who gives the chase? Junaid is back for second. Wasn't that from man at extra cover who jumped in air and unable to bring that one down? Can't plug that one from thin air as he would have expected, but ball goes past his hand and those fingertips. In the meantime, as we watch the fresh ball, what is this? Was that a wide delivery? Was that a wide ball? But umpire Remy says it's a legal ball. But nobody is happy from dugout. Everyone is talking about that. Well, one of the wonderful observation. Thank you very much, Yunus Kavam ji. Yunus bhai is here. Wonderful words. I still remember those days when Ponting used to dictate terms on the field. Oh, this is a great message. Well, that means Yunus Kavam is knowing very much cricket, very much about cricket. He has been observing it since decades, and I still remember that was wonderful captain of the all-time, that was Ricky Ponting, who lifted 3 titles for Aussies for Australia. Ricky Ponting, and for something special, he is also known for that whistle. Assalamu alaikum, sir. I never said awam. I always use kawam all the time because I am perfect at that. Sorry to say, but I know everything regarding that pronunciation. I have got that experience and I know every name very well. I just try to read it out first. And a few of the commentators may have thrown out his name as Yunus Kavam, and I don't know that. But when it comes to that throw out and when it comes to the reading each and every name, I try to throw it out in a manner that one should understand it, that who and whom I'm talking about. That Yunus ji, he was talking about that. Some are talking about me that oh, maybe on Facebook the way I pronounce it, the way I commentate, it's hard to understand that. Is it Kamam or is it Awam? Because I talk quickly while doing commentary. Well, it is it's 15 minutes. It's 4:15. In a simple language we call it 15 minutes to 4. It's 4:15. 90 for the loss of 5. But it should be more than that. Our score ticker is little behind the exact and the real update. It should be more than that, but our scorecard isn't working properly at the moment. Let me check it. What's wrong with the scorecard here? But I was talking about that Yunus Kavam and that incident. He was talking about that Ricky Ponting used to dictate terms on the field. And that was a kind of a ploy, and they used it to dominate using that psychological aspect and that tactic to go at umpire. The next one inside the line goes for that slug sweep. Up that queue and find his man at Kokon area. Will just be one. Well, scorecard is having some problem here. I think network isn't fine at all. Believe me, there is a problem in network, or our scorer is having some issue. This is over number 12 we are in, and it's yet to update what's going on the field. Well, what can I do? I don't have any other option. I don't have resources to let you know that what's going on at the moment. Our scorer is little busy with the scorecard there. He's trying to adjust it. Maybe it may work. I think there is a issue regarding that network connectivity here. No update, no fresh update. Oh, we'll have to wait and watch. Will it work or not? It's 100 on the board. 100 comes up in over number 12. Finally 100 up for the loss of 5. This is 12th over we are in. Oh, gets hold of that one after turning outwards. It did bounce a bit, but this pitch is offering some assistance. As a bowler, as a spinner, you need to pitch it in the right areas, and you're gonna get desired amount of turn of the surface. And that one, I was just talking about that, within the pitch, then turning out towards leading edge, and is taken. And Mir Tahir, another low score for Mir Tahir. Just that one innings, that was his inaugural game, as far as that was his debut game in WCL. That was his first one, and where he flourished his knock, and later on twice failed on the trot in the tournament. Yet again a low score, and that brings newcomer in at number 8. Who comes in at 8? We'll have to find it out thanks to the MR Fruits, Khurshid Pesticides Fitness Gym. Then we have Zaratur and Treblers. And the biggest of the lot is Khyber Dil Se Banao. And it's to me it's just like that, Suno Dil Ki Karo Dil Ki Dil Se Banao. Pause in play as new man comes out to bat. He comes in at number 8. Well, boys and their skipper would have wanted, their owner would have wanted a score in excess of 200, but they are falling like pack of cards again. Another blow as Tahir goes back, the young talented lad from Kupwara, unable to adjust, failure to deliver. We have a big tournament coming up. That's going to be a village level tournament. That's going to be a knockout tournament coming up. Really? Have you decided with Hashmi ji? Thank you very much. He's known as Hashmi because he's a wonderful person. He's working very hard in a day and day out. Different tournaments. He's busy. His man is busy with cricket. From March till next March. That's what Gulzar Saab is known for. His another name is Cricket Man of Valley. That one goes past everyone. That's 4. That were brought to you by Just Bukhara. Flicks round the corner. Gets 4 for that. And Manzoor Mir is addicted to Mahi at the moment because he wants Mahi and his picks. Wow, what a name he's got. Mahi. Wow. Well, then coming back to the game, there is addition in score. That 4, that important boundary coming. Roll it is. Wrist. Worked away nicely. Junaid gonna find his name among the half centurions in the tournament. Will he get there? And is he gonna get there and find his name among the half centurions of the tournament? Will he write his name on the board? He's on to 40 of 31. Just 10 away from his individual 50. Here is Boundy again. Big shot. There is a man. But that is a biggie. And it's out of here. Huge 6. Assalamu alaikum. And that is Just Bukhara maximum coming. What a connection. And here comes Sprite. That's going to infuse life into that for a while, for some time. Quite some time, I can say. But that big shot over wide, long off. He's on to 46, beaten. Deceived by Ahmed Bande on that occasion, beautifully bowled, nicely bowled. Junaid isn't happy. He's sticking himself, disgusted at the moment. Now he's just trying to shadow practice. It was better to guide that one away to third man, but unable to lay bat onto the ball. You're watching JK Sports Time, YouTube. Oh, beautifully bowled again. It stays too low, too low. Can't deal with that one. Hard to deal that kind of a delivery. And look at that ball. Another tournament is coming up. That's going to be a knockout cricket tournament here at Chinar Cricket Ground after the culmination of WCL Season 2 Wular Cricket League. It's gonna write its name among the special events of the valley. We have some of the notable tournaments. One such is WCL, and it's second edition of WCL under the banner of WCL. Say Wular, say water bodies, and go green, be green, ever green. That's the message from our side. Well, today's problem is that we have too many bees around the center, and this isn't good. With the passage of time, or we're gonna experience a lot in number. The numbers may increase, is it? House flies, the number is gonna increase. Believe me. Next one, that's a good looking shot. Fumble there. Did it trickle into the fence? Good stop. Well, stopped by the field. Sprite is going downwards at the moment as you're watching JK Sports Time YouTube channel. This important game is coming your way from Ambarpura. So 414 for 6. Junaid down to 49. Just one share of his individual 50. Is he gonna bring up his 50? He goes after that one. That's gone flat into the hands. He's taken a look at the celebration from Imtiaz, and Sheikh Junaid is taken on 49. Unable to get to his 50. He's taken at forward square fence. He goes back on 49 of 37 balls. That brings Abrar Pir in at number 9. Needless from Sheikh Junaid, knowing that 7 overs are gonna come. He thrown his wicket away. Bad shot, bad ploy. Not needed, but he decided to go at it. Look, this wasn't a wicket taking delivery, but he thrown his wicket away. There is a huge difference between commentary and hue and cry. Commentary is something different. It isn't everyone's cup of tea. No, I don't want to indulge in such practice, but may I remind you once again, Manzoor Mir, it will take ages. It will take an entire life to become a commentator. Well, important thing is that, Lone Mai, you should understand that you should pronunciate right words at right time. That's also important thing, isn't? He agrees and he knows that. That is the bitter reality. Oh, these are the wonderful words. Really admire. No. He's a boy from Rafiabad. His name is Firdos. He's doing really well. Gonna salute him. Manzoor? Oh, don't play games with us. Stay away. It's 114 for 7. Did you wanna Nothing will happen. I know my job very well. Don't say this. You have to pay in dollars. Coming back to the game, that one plays it onto the offside. Should get one for that. No, you can see that there is a problem in network. Well, in the meantime, here is the next one. That makes the completion. That marks the completion of another over done. Successful over comes to an end. Junaid gone on 49. Unable to write his name among the half centurions. And dear all the beloved listeners, we have a message for you guys. It's going to be mother of all battles on 16th of May. Sultan Warriors up against the likes of Royal Goodwill in WCL. Over backward a point. He's in pursuit. Paul is gonna win the race. It does. That's 4. May I remind you once again, we have a big encounter coming up. Everyone was eagerly waiting. Sultan Warriors taking on Royal Goodwill. That's going to be humdinger high voltage encounter on 16th of May. Only on JK Sports Time Facebook and YouTube respectively. Oh, beautifully bowled. What a duffer. Absolute beauty from Ahmed Bande. One thing that surprised me, Manzoor Mir, about Bande, he was in England. It was second division league going on, and he scored 575 runs and picked up 25 wickets in the tournament. Still returned it to Valley. I fail to understand. 116 for 7. That is a big shot. Where is this one going? Elevation, not the distance. Nicely held. Brilliant catch. Tiger the man underneath the ball. Taken that one. It's wicket number 8 down. So they're 8 down. One more bites the dust. Abrar Peer is on his way. It's wicket number 8 down, and that brings Nog in at number 10. Is it Nog? It is, yes, Irfan. And his nickname back home in Kupwara is Nog. Comes in at number 10. And 16th of May, it's going to be Sultan Warriors Baramulla taking on Royal Goodwill. Can Sultan sultanize the game? Well, it's going to be 16th of May. Big game coming up. Sultan Warriors Baramulla will be facing the likes of Royal Goodwill. What a game of cricket. Are you ready? We are. Drop your comments. Let me know. Are you ready? Are you looking forward to that important game of cricket? Look at that one. It was almost a wide delivery. But look at the class of batter. It ended up with that a kind of a roll or the reverse movement of the deck, but there wasn't enough reverse movement. It was just the beauty of batter who planted his left foot outside the line, then wearing that one onto his pad, ended up in a dot delivery. Time YouTube. This one is coming away from Chinar Cricket Ground, Amberpura Sopore. It's 1-1 fate after 15 overs. Just 5 overs are gonna come. 30 balls. Irfan and his counterpart should bat through the innings. Make sure that you're gonna bat till over number 20. To me, you're gonna finish around 140, 150. Anything above 7 and over will make it a good contest. And JK Sports Time uploaded that fixture. It is also available on Cricket Heroes. Sultans will face Royals here at the centre. Can Sultans sultanize the game? Can Royals enjoy their royal ride? Find it out only on JK Sports Time Facebook and YouTube. It's going to be 16th of March, 2:30 onwards, early morning. It's correction comes in 16th of May to be precise. It's going to be 2 p.m. onwards. Find out which one is going to edge past. Next one, a pat on a ball. There is a message from skipper. Come on, skimper through. The next man it is going to be Jonas Kamam. On 17th of May, it's going to be Buttline is taking on Royal Goodwill, the another game. That's going to be another, I think it's a league round robin game. The other day it was spoiled by rain. There was a rain interruption in the end. It was, look at that one, trying to improvise, trying to scoop that one. That shot hammered after Tilakratne Mohammad Dilshan, earlier known as Mohammad Dilshan. Then he diverted from Islam to Buddhism, named as Tilakratne Mohammad Dilshan. Earlier on that shot was named as Douglas Marillier. Then later on Mohammad Ashraful used it to play. In my childhood days it was Ashraful who used to play that shot, and later on it got the name Tilakratne Mohammad Dilshan and known as Dil Scoop, named after Tilakratne Dilshan. It's 1-1 for 8. Here is Momin Aziz again. This time comes forward onto the front foot. Aerial and upish over backward a point. 2 men converging. And another one joins. 3 men converging, getting to the ball. One of them picks it up. One more run taken out. He's gone back for the second. I think he's gone back for the second. With that brace, he races back for the second. With that brace, it's 1-2-5 for the loss of 8. It's 8 down. Team 11 Brothers Kashmir. Momin continues to bowl. It's going to bowl from a calm box end. What he was trying to do, exposed all the 3 stumps, staying leg side, trying to uppercut that one, but Virendra Sehwag used it to get inside the line, then trying to go for that uppercut. I fail to understand a kind of a brand fade moment from bat, giving himself not just a touch of a room, but gives himself that ready-made room. Stays too much leg side, not getting to the pitch of the ball, or not getting right behind that one, then to use that uppercut or that kind of a ramp shot, but doesn't connect in there. 1-2-5 for 8. As we watch Momin again goes away from us. Denied that single. It goes straight to Ahmed Bande. Bande in that European League, where he scored 575, best of 175, and picked up 25 wickets. Later on he returned to the valley again. And he was part of Ranji side last season. He was playing for JK's side, but unfortunately our side couldn't cut it out, couldn't put it across against the likes of Kerala. Next one, he's undone. Bale sent for the toss. Our pole is uprooted. And he's talking that it stays low. Tad low, going on to hit the timber. That our pole is uprooted. Can't say it gone for a walk. And with that, it's wicket number 9 down. The man in at number 11, the owner, And the captain, Jonas Kamam, comes in at 11. What he's gonna do now? Comes in at number 11. He's got a wonderful bat in his hand. It's worth Mahi? Hoga? कोई देश भी है संसा बैंक कैसे संसा it's worth 55,000. He's got the bat. It's worth is 55,000. He comes in at number 11. What he's gonna do now with bat? Find it out on JK Sports Time. Sultan Warriors will face the likes of Royal Goodwill on 16th of May here at Chinar Cricket Ground, Ambarpur, Sopor. On 17th, it's going to be Royal Goodwill taking on Butlines Kupwara. It's all about Royals today. Jack Lone, the poster of Valley Cricket, scored 100 early in the morning. Now it's the beard man who's got the proper sun on his face. Nasir Kumar brings up his 100. That's in the air, should be taken, it is! Nicely held. And that marks the completion of inning number 1. They finish on 1-2-5 for the loss of 10. They bundle it out. It's going to be 1-2-6 up for grabs. And the important thing, if they manage to win this one, they're going to qualify for the quarterfinal Super 8 stage. And I'm going to take you back, but stay tuned, stay connected to JK Sports Time. The only thing that won't be in place, that's going to be the audio message from our side of the commentary. I will mute it. We'll be back shortly. Assalamu alaikum and welcome again to this all important run chase. It promises to be a great game of cricket. Why it is important? The team which is going to win this one will make it interesting. Welcome again. Short pause in play. I wasn't feeling well for a while, for a short while to be precise, and here we are. It is game time. Chase on, game on. Catching cover in place, or catching mid off, I should say, or the silly mid off. There is Hilal Khalid, man in slip cordon. Bondi first ball, he trying to launch it. He was trying to go off to the man at mid off, but find his man at backward of scare on the on. Just a single, and with that single there is addition in score, and he's up and running off the mark with that solitary run. He would have wanted more than one on that occasion, because there is a man at silly mid off. There is a man at long off, but he was just trying to go straight down the ground, just like that of an arrow. There is a man at long on. Tahir is in place. Next one. Oh, would have been good catch, but unable to hold on to the ball. I think he has hurt himself. Mir Tahir stops the ball, cuts it off. Just a single, and look at bowler. He's in deep and he's screaming at the moment. Oh, look at that. It is just like that. Oohs and ahs going on. One can feel that pen. And look at the bowler as he's screaming at the moment. One can easily understand. Look at the bowler and his response. He felt that pan. It is just like that rubbing salt against fresh wounds. Flight and off. Oh, that one flies. It is a score. A day sky of the bat of Ahmed Bondi. And over the waist height to me, but he's lucky he gets away with that one. But look at that shot. It's miles away in air and all the way for a maximum. Just Bukhara 6. He takes him on. And this is Ahmed Bondi in the middle, and may remind you who is Ahmed Bondi. He is the current Ranji player. He was in the side last season. He was part of a few matches, but he was unable to score runs. He failed to deliver. Unable to live up to his expectations. He's the batter of great caliber and class. The man who toppered that yo-yo test across country. Yo-yo. And it's 8 for none. That 6. Oh, that was mighty hit. Wide of the off. He's gonna get away with this one. He gets away with this one in the end. Wide of the off around the marker area. 8 for none. As we watch Yunus Kawam again. This time Neil is down on one knee. He's unable to connect that shot. He's offering flight. But it's better to get to the pitch of the ball using the depth of the crease. Yeah, we know that there is wicketkeeper up to the stumps, but you got to get to the pitch of the ball. Watch the ball or try to read it out of the hand or up the surface. You have two ways to understand what kind of a delivery it is. Oh, he's knocked him over. And Ahmed Bondi is clean bowled. And look at the celebration from Yunus Kawam. He gets his man. And Ahmed Bondi is undone. Needless from Bondi. A batter like Ahmed Bondi, thrown his wicket away. Needless. Goes for the slog. And ball goes on to roll past his blade. Hitting that leg pole. First wicket is drawn. First blood is drawn. Ahmed Bondi is gone. He's on his way. It's wicket number 1 down. 8 for 1. Chasing 126 from their allotted 20 overs. Thank you all the beloved listeners and viewers on JG Sports Time YouTube. That brings West Rozako someone else in at number 3. Who comes in at 3? Find it out. Only on JK Sports Time. And this one is coming your way from WCL area. It is season 2, important league round robin game. If 11 brothers prevail, if they edge past, if they edge over their opponent side, and this is gonna set the tournament wide open. And this is gonna make it group of death, pool of death. It's gonna add more flavor and spice to it. And find it out which one will prevail and edge past a walk away. Who will outshine? Let's find out which side will outshine the another side. Who will outsmart? Find it out here at the center. Will it be 11 Brothers Kashmir? Or is it going to be Team Elegant Strikers? As the name goes on, Elegant Strikers. 11 brothers or the brethren. In the meantime, here is Junaid again. Down the leg side. Gonna be wide. It is a big wide. There is a big space. There is a huge gap between batter and ball. It is clearly down the leg side and further down leg. You're watching JK Sports Time. Second over in progress. Shot for LBW. Umanasa survives that scare. It hits him high on the pad. Hits him on the back leg. That is something special for bowler. Beating the batter and his bat. Hitting his back leg. And makes it feel special for bowler. He's loving that. There is a kind of fumble, short, little fumble on that occasion, a kind of imprudence. But in the very second attempt he does well. He pounces on the ball in the second attempt and denied that single. Umar has got Umar Manzoor, the other batter, the young comer, the young gun who walks in at number 3. Walked in at number 3 to be precise. Or precised up the cue end, lower part of the blade. It goes past, roll away to fine leg area. Behind 44 on the on, there is a possibility of a single. 9 for the loss of 1. You're watching JK Sports Time. 1-2-6. And can they restrict their opponent team around 50 or below 50? It's going to be interesting. That's going to make this pool the pool of death. Oh, excellent delivery again. Left alone, shouldering his arms. Unplayable line. The area of vulnerability. It's 9 for the loss of 1. As we are never number 2. Here comes the next one from Sheikh Junaid. He's got Umar Nisar on strike. Karaway find Jonas Kavam in place. Not for runs. It is a dot delivery. Nine for the loss of 1. This is second over we are in. There is a man in slip. It's almost at third slip area. It's 9 for the loss of 1 after the completion of 2 overs. Sheikh Junaid gone for one of his very first 10 overall, or moreover we can say it was over number 2. We're done with the second one over here after the completion of 2 overs. It's 9 for the loss of 1. You're watching Cricket Sports Time YouTube, and this one is coming your way from Chinar Cricket Ground. And you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the notifications, pack of notifications, bundle of notifications to get notified time and again. This is going to be over number 3. We are in. Captain to continue. Captain is happy to carry on and continue. And captain says, I'm going to persist until I succeed. Need perseverance. Need that unrelenting effort and determination and dedication. Well, a dot delivery to start with. Fresh over begins with a dot. Not an uphill task. Not a tough chase. But you've got to admire your skills and bat through and make sure you're on top. That's a good looking shot. Wide of the man at mid-off. Hilal does well. Gets round, stops the ball, but not before the two batters. Crosser unable to stop that single. Every run is like gold dust, and every run is important here. Every run is being praised. We have little attendance today. Came back, punched, but can't beat the man. Junaid does well, and look at Rajat Tanveer and his response. He says, oh Junaid, for the first time you have done that. Extra effort. And stops the ball, save at 4 runs. That's a good looking shot, straight down the ground. Will go past the boundary cushion. Oh wow, what a stop. Puts in a dive to stop the ball and save 2 runs for his team. And the two batters running back for the second. With that brace, there is addition in score into the double figures as we watch Yunus again on top of that delivery, turning, and there was bounce on offer again. The surface, Rajat Tanveer was talking of that. There are some areas you can't understand what's going to happen and what's going to come at you. At times there is sometimes we have seen that at times ball is kicking, jumping off the surface. It hurries of the deck, punched again. Can't beat the man at mid off. He's in place to cut that off after 3 overs. Elegant strikers they are. Then it is 15 for the last one after 3 overs. Going 5 and over. Wide of the off. Gonna be wide. He wided that one. It is a big wide. There is a big daylight between the marker and the ball. Need a partnership as far as the two batters are concerned. From bowler's perspective, they need 2 or 3 wickets in quick succession to make this game a tight one or the tight one. Oh, that one, glorious. That's over long gone for a maximum. Just Bukhara 6 coming. Beautiful shot of the day, and that 6 brought to you by Just Bukhara. What a shot, clean as a whistle. What a strike over the bowler's head and all the way for half a dozen. Beautiful shot. A sight to behold for cameraman. Need no sighters, no second invitation. He oblige in one go. It is a kind of a one-way traffic. It flies all the way for a maximum hustle-free aerial. Ever long gone. 21 on the board for the loss of 1. Chasing 126. Uman Isar again. Androy comes into play. Wide of Mir Tire. He's gonna go back for the second. Casual running. But knowing the man is very away from the ball, it will take some time to get around before he can go and approach the ball. Two batters crossover, pinched a brace. 24 for 1. Good shot again. Arshad Malla fumble on the field around the backward point area. Fielder in pursuit. 2 more runs again, another brace. Runs started to flow. The runs are coming, I can say, thick and fast. And it's like bread and butter for the 2 batters in the middle. As this wicket is getting better with the passage of time. It's gonna get better. Get away. Finest man in place. He's unhappy with his shot there. Unable to time that to perfection. Finest the man in place. It is a dot delivery. 26 for the loss of 1. Here is Junaid again. Bending his knees. This is how you crouch low and take control of that one which stays too low. He does well. Eyes on the ball. Pressed that one on top side. Won't get anything. But that is gonna give him that confidence. That is uppish. Should be taken. Will he get to the ball? He takes it. He makes it in the end. He makes it for his team. And he breaks it for the opponent. He breaks the stand. Takes it and makes it. That's it. Wicket number 2 down. Now both openers back to hut. It is second wicket down here. Uman Isar departs. He's gone. He's taken at straightish point area. 2 for 26. Not in control. He goes after that one, chases it. While chasing that one, he's caught. So wicket number 2 down. In a spot of bother here. Elegant strikers. Well, look at 11 brothers. They will be kicking themselves. Around 200 would have been an ideal score. And as far as Sheikh Junaid is concerned, during the break, he was having a few words with me. He told me that we were instructed to score 250, and we needed to restrict the opponents around 180. But they were bundled out and folded on 125. Can't cross that mark of 250. They failed to cross 200 mark or even 150 mark. In case of 126, I think they need to restrict to the opponents at around 40-50 to make it happen here at the center. But that looks tough. Chances are very low. Damp. Tough one. Difficult. A job on their hands to cut out, but it's difficult one. Won't be easy. It isn't going to be easy peasy. It will take some doing. 26 for 2 out of 4 overs. They're going 6, a shade over 6 and over. 6.25 and over is the current rate. 6.25. Shade over on a ball. Here is Yunus Kawam again. This is over number 5 here. He's in his third. Goes after that. It was Mir Tahir. Was patrolling on the boundary. The two men in the middle. To me, it's the fresh pair in the middle. Uwais comes in at number 4. He's got Umar Manzoor, the other batter. Now these two batters need to adjust. Not just adjust, but need to keep eyes on that scorecard. It's 1-2-6. Not a big task, but need to understand, apply themselves, adjust, and try to read the ballers. That's important thing. Reaches out to that one in front of square and off. There is a man on edge of the circle. Stops the ball. No run taken. You're watching Dig Sports Time YouTube, and this game is coming your way from Chinar Cricket Ground. Yon Skawam, the owner of team. Look at that one. He fetches it from wide of the off, but in control. He checked his shot in the end, not making the ball fly, knowing that there is a man at long on, and there was long off also in place, I think, prior to this one. With right and left hand combination out in the middle, that long off fielder need to shuffle across. Sometimes he's at for left hand, he's at long on. For right hand, he's at long on. That one flies. It's goodbye ball. It was Skalak for 6. With that 6, there is addition in score. Just Bukhara maximum. It's 33 around that. Is it 33 or more than that? It's 34 for 2. That one, nothing wrong with the ball, but look at the execution and the perfection from batter. Goes after that one. Swept nicely outside. Off one. Will it roll past? Will it go past? And that's 4 again. That is a boundary that was brought to you by Just Bukhara. Right of the off, nearly beats him on that occasion. Almost beaten him. But he's gonna take that boundary. Wasn't in control. He felt a little uncomfortable on that occasion. But one thing that's fortunately for his team and for batter there, it didn't carry to the man in slip cordon. It gone wide of the man in slip and the man at back with a point. It gone between that slip and back with a point space. Quality shot, takes that full toss on. He accepts that gift gleefully and packs it to perfection into the extra cover fans for 4. Just Bukhara 4 comes. It's 38. It should be more than that. I think it's 42 for the loss of 2 after 5 overs. Beautiful shot. Full toss. Middle of the bat. It comes off the middle and gone for runs. 4 of them. 2 for 42 after 5 overs. On 16th of May 2025, we are going to witness Sultan Warriors Baramulla taking on Royal Goodwill. May I remind you once again, can Sultan or Sultanize the game, or will it be Royals right once again, or is it going to be a tough fight from Royals to enjoy the ride and can they fight? Are they going to be in for a fight? Edgish 1, roll past, man waiting. Little uppish. Not much concerned about that one. But knowing that it is aerial, it is in the air. And deliberate one. Delicate 2. 43 for 2. This is over number 6 we are in. The first ball of fresh ever rolls away. Aerial for a while off the surface of the turf. Runs away to third man. Sheikh Junaid, Shani Kupara into the attack again. Well, he's allowed by most of the beloved listeners and viewers from Kupwara, and he's got the name Shani Kupwara, and today scored brilliant 49. Good looking shot in the gap. Will it go past everyone? Will it go past? It is so fast. That's 4. And with that 4 there is addition in score. Just Bukhara 4 coming. Open at the bat face. It's Umar Manzoor. Walked in at number 3. Who came in at number 3. Next one again, scared driven on the offside. Irfan in pursuit. Irfan does well. Just 1 for that. Going with the Sam field, but this is irritating and this is annoying. They need to rotate with every passing ball, and that's why fitness is important. You need to rotate every ball. You got to move. This is the game of glorious uncertainties, and cricket is a gentleman's game. As a fielding unit, you need to understand that you need to cover all the areas and just try to cover those loopholes wherever you feel that this is the weak link. Just try to cover up that. But runs are flowing at the moment. Elegant strikers. They know that they need to win this one badly. 2 for 48. Halfway mark in over number 6. That is the last over mandatory power play, which is on at the moment. You're watching Digger Sports Time. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Plays it back to the bowler. Not for runs. He returned it with that shy. And talking of Sheikh Junaid, who failed twice in the tournament but today returned with a wonderful knock of 49, and everyone was expecting he's gonna score big today with having 7 overs at their disposal when he lost his cool. Straight drive comes into play. Wanted single, sent back, done with power play. Mandatory restrictions are gone. Power play comes to an end with elegant of 4 on 49 for 2. In the shade of Chinar, elegant watching this one. The other teammates waiting for their victory. What the middle order is gonna do. Number 3 and number 4 out in the middle. Number 5, number 6, number 7 and number 8. They are in readiness. And of course it's going to be up to the tail from 8, 9 and 10. Fresh over. Irfan Sofi is gonna bowl. Sofi Irfan to roll his wrist. Can he hold back? That one is through. Down to the backward, a point boundary. Killinekal, that's more. That was brought to you by Just Bukhara. 50 comes up. That 50 brought to you by Just Bukhara. Caresses through, and it runs away for a magnificent boundary. Runs are coming. That is the important boundary. With that 4 there is addition in score, as runs are coming, runs are flowing at the moment. That's White. Another misery. Need to compound his agonies. It's agony and agony for fielding unit at the moment. 50 up. It's 54. That one stays low wide of the off. White signaled again and again. Wide again. No more tight line and length, as it's going wide and right. Oh, look at that one. Delightful, fruitful runs, 4 of them. Inside out he goes. Cover drive comes into play. Driven. Handsome looking shot. Oh, it is handsome shot from a handsome batter. Makes that handsome combo. Clever shot. Beautiful too. This time wraps him on pad. Shot for LBW and a stand down. It was drifting down the leg. That saved left-hander Uvasha. Uvasha, also a Ranji player, former Ranji cricketer of Valley. Uvasha in the middle. That one, that's going to be wide again. He fired that one down the leg. Junaid isn't happy at all with Irfan Sofi. He's in his very first over. He's gone for plenty. But everyone is expecting now he need to come back and make sure that at least he's not gonna leak poor or leak wide, just leak extras over here. Well, one more extra run added to the tally as we are in over number 7. Halfway mark in 7th over 60. They are 66 more runs behind. And we are in over number 7. You're watching Jiggy Sports Time. This game is coming your way from WCL. On strike Umar Manzoor. What he's gonna do with the bat? It's beaten inside the line. He's good at drive. He's master at that. So he's trying to drive the ball. Yet again, open at the bat face. Stretching his legs. Keeps it away on offside. Just a single it is just like that. Unwanted sound coming from the background of the backyard. It's more than 60 for the loss of 2. This is 7th over we are in. Alleganter holding the upper hand. On top, not that far from that mark of 126. Having 8 wickets in control and Kitty intact. To me, it's their game to lose. With plenty of overs at their disposal. You know the noise that is coming from the background of the backyard. That is that. The sound. 2 for 62, 7 gone. 78 balls and they're 64 runs away. Rajat Tanvir into the attack, changing the bowling with a slip in place. Starts with a flight one, flighter delivery. Give an air and loop to the ball straight away. Plays it wide of extra cover. Man comes from long off, charging in to stop the ball. Now they need to rotate. It's lefty on strike. Flight off earlier on prior to this one, and he decided to take him on, find his man in place. Raja Tanvir to continue. Raja continues to bowl. He's got Shaw on strike. Good delivery from Raja Tanvir. Bending his knees, shaving for the defensive shot there. And that extra bounce making it difficult for batter to tackle that one. But gets away with that one somehow, inside out, but it's wide of the man. That's 4. Fearless from Uvasha. He takes him on just before a 4. Good shot, Fearless again. Breaking shackles. No more pressure. As Rajat Tanvir, he was trying to put pressure. He was trying to switch on that pressure on batter. Goes for the sweep. It pressured his pad on way to wicketkeeper. Uvasha, and I still remember that tournament in Delhi area. I think a couple of years back. Oh, what a tournament. What an event. And it was a wonderful tournament for Uvasha too. Uvasha. And I've seen him batting in Shalabag also. Some of the cracking shots of his bat, or from his bat. Back to the bowler. Would have been wicket number 3. Raja Tanveer unable to hold on to the ball. Over comes to an end from Raja Tanveer. 8th over done. 8 gone. It's 2 for 68 after 8 overs. They are now 58 runs behind. 58 more runs needed to win this one. Our score for today's match is Babar. He's just trying to crack records above Razam, which is mission impossible. Absolutely right. Agree with your statement. Your words are for wise people. These are the wise words for wise men and man. Halal coloured was put on Sun. Oh, look at that shot. He's early into the swing again. Swings early and up the cue, and he's lucky to survive. Gets away with that when Hilal coloured was put on sunglasses. He's around the third man area. Well, I still remember that Red Premier League knock, that 187 in RPL. That was wonderful. Oh, look at that one. There is a man, can't get to the ball. Has that done the distance? Has it? Has that? We'll have to wait and watch. Yes, it has. Just Bukhara maximum. 6 more. And Tyre Mir signals that is a 6. It's player's call. And yes, player says it is a 6. It is 6 more. It is just like that from batter Dil Mange More. Saw the teammates in the dugout. It is just like that going on. Dil Mange More. Oh, it's going to be more and more. Another boundary, another 4 for Ovesha. Sulon its axis, Abrar Pir losing that rhythm again. He lost his line in length. String it onto the pad line. Further down leg, easy pickings. 4 comes. Fully rewarded. He gets 4 for that. With that boundary, there is addition in score. 78 for the loss of 2. Again in the same direction and zone. This time trying to hook that one. Or the pull. He was trying to pull and hook. But in the meantime, ball roll away to the fine leg area for a single. It is 79 for 2. This is over number 9 we are in. Babar enjoying tea at the moment in the backyard. Dispersed clouds. Gentle breeze. And it looks like that it's gonna freeze at times. Sometimes it is biting cold in this part of the world, because we have 2 famous water bodies nearby, Wular and Jhelum. In the meantime, here is Abrar Pir again, who's lacking the discipline with the ball. Got to make sure that you're gonna pitch in the right areas, ball in the right direction. An ideal line for pacer is that corridor of uncertainty of middle and outer off and middle. And you can keep it simple and try to bowl it little fuller and look for and go for the Yorkers. Try to produce one or two in and over next one. That's a good delivery. Fuller one. Directed needed. He's home. He's safe. Gonna come back. Second one headed on. Pressure is on bowling unit. Earlier on they failed to score in excess of 170, 180. They're at least 60-70 short in today's match. The other thing is that it's 80 raised on the board after 9 overs. They're just 46 runs away. Should be easy one. It is elegant strikers game to lose to me. But you never know what's gonna come, what's gonna happen, because cricket can change its colours. We have seen that. Cricket can change its colours, but at the moment it isn't going to be easy for a side to sense a comeback or make a comeback. Yeah, they can still make it and break the stand in partnership, but they need to understand the game properly here. Try to draw up runs, put brakes on the scoring rate. The other thing is that we have Babar in the comebacks. We have two famous in the sport of the world. One is one we have in the comebacks. The other one is that who's known for his cover drive. That is the trademark. Whereas but cricket has no borders. No borders. And that's why cricket is the greatest unifier in the universe. And cricket, irrespective of caste, creed, color and religion, it's the game of glorious uncertainties and the gentleman's game. And it's going to be a big game coming up on 18th of May or 16th of May. I think 16th of May. Oh no, I heard 16th. Okay, and you're gonna face the likes of, oh, that's going to be somewhere else. So that one gonna go. Look at the field, casual, unable to stop the ball. 8 trickle into the fence. That's 4. There is addition in score. With that 4, with that just before a boundary, let me confirm our score ticker isn't working properly because of that bad network here. Our network isn't up to the mark. It's 86 for 2. They're 40 behind, and it means elegant are through. They win this one if they edge past, outsmart 11 brothers. They're gonna go through and make it to the quarterfinals. They are going to be in the quarterfinals of the tournament. Super 8. Oh, look at that shot. Good shot again. Little wider. He decided to take him on, find us man around that cover point area. Just a single. But Umar is showing that caliber and class. A young lad. He's gonna gain that confidence. He's a young lad. He's gonna improve. I call that young army in their side. A young guru gonna improve. But need to improve, and one should learn. And we need to understand that every day is a new day. One should start afresh and try to learn different words each and every day. And that will make you special, and that is gonna add to your knowledge. One should learn something new every day. That is the important thing for all of us. Overthrows. Raja Tanvir isn't happy. He didn't respond on the other end. Not going to stop. No stopping at all. Unable to stop that one. Should have been stopped. And no stop at all. Wanted single. Centre back. Uwesha. Superb cricketer. Wonderful all-rounder from Heart of Steel. Uwesha. We're done with another over here. It's down to the remaining 10 overs. Over gone. Over gone. That is ball number 7. He produced that one. And where are you going to adjust it, dear Babar? Hey, what you going to do now? He bowled the 7th ball of an hour here. What's going on? Just end that over. Stop the pressure. Forget about what we saw earlier on here. A short pause in the game. So ladies and gentlemen, may I remind you once again, on 16th of this month, it's going to be Royal Goodwill taking on Sultan Warriors Paramulla. Find it out. 2 p.m. onwards. The fight of the season. Is it going to be a tight finish? Can Sultan sultanize? Can Royals ride? Who's gonna fight? Is it going to be a tight finish? Or will it be a loop-sided, a one-sided affair? Or is it going to be a landslide victory for one of the teams? Find it out only on JK Sports Time Facebook and YouTube respectively. And we are here at WCL area today, and this one is coming your way. Oh, it's fine. You may check it is absolutely pleasant. It's fine. It's so nice. Well, down to it's going to be now 10 overs remaining. Down to the remaining 10 overs. 89 for 2. 10 overs, 60 balls, and they need 37 more runs to prevail and win this one. Here comes the fresh over. A left arm spinner is getting ready to operate. WCL Cricket's Carnival. WCL wraps him on pad down the leg side. Gonna save him. Hatim Riaz operating left arm spinner, left arm batter. He's a left-hander and a left arm spinner. No, he's a right arm spinner and he's a left hand batter. Interesting. We have Umar lefty who bats with the left hand, who bowls with the right hand. We have a big number of left-handers who bowl with the right hand and bat with the left hand. 90 for 2. And if you have seen a Chris Gale, Chris used to bowl with the right hand and is to bat with the left hand. Chris Gale. Chris Gale. What a name he's got, Gale. Oh, if you're asked to explain that wind, we have a one word that also dictates what does wind mean, and we can also use a word for fast wind, that is gale itself. Gale, gusty wind or storm. Oh, that one should be taken, but it's gonna fall short of man at long on. It drops around that mid-on area. One more run taken. Another run added. 34 needed of 56 bowlers. 92 for 2. 126 needed to win this one. Thirty-four needed 56 balls. Outside edge, runs away. He's having absolute fun at the moment. He cuts that one off. It's stopped on its own. It's stopped before the boundary line, before it could trickle into the fence, and that boundary cushion on that portion of behind square on the off. Just a singular brace and they're back for the second. They're racing at the moment. Good looking shot again, fumble. Should be 2. It is 2 again. It's 2-2. Another brace as the two batters race back for the 2 or back for the second. 2 for 90, 28 away from 52 balls. Straight to the short mid-on, not for runs. The Kupwara Zoon Nog picks that one up. Just 28 runs away. Elegant. Goes back and pulls. pulls hard, find his man, unable to middle that one. Veering baton to the ball, but doesn't middle. Wide of the off, throws his bat at it. Enough turn, he chases that one down. Crossed over for a single, and he's gonna keep striker. We have one ball, I think, remaining in over number 11. Now it's down to now 27 from 49 balls. 8 overs and a ball is gonna come. 8 overs and a ball remaining. 99. That makes it 105. That is a maximum. I kept my eyes on the ball as it flies all the way. 6 more. Just Bukhara 6 coming. Look at that shot. He makes the ball fly. And it flies all the way for a maximum. Well, it's down to 21 from 48 balls. Hilal brings the ball back into the play, but it's too late because it's gone beyond the boundary line for a maximum. What a shot, and makes the ball fly and fly. It was just like that, going and gone all the way. 105 for 2, 21 away. 126 is what they're looking for. Just 21 behind from 8 overs. 20 behind, 47 balls. The deficit is reduced to 20 now. Elegance game. Irshad Saab is watching, and some of the senior colleagues alongside Gulzar Saab there. Irshad Saab, a teacher by profession and by passion, is loving the game of cricket. Is a sport lover. Wide of the man at long off. Could be tight, but he's right. Makes it in. He's in. Crease again. He lands his bat safely. This is over number 13. Wide of the off. Good shot. Good shot. Beats the man. Extra cover area for 4. And that was brought to you by Just Bukhara. It's below 20 Rokai now. You're watching the Sports Time YouTube channel. Just 14 away from 45 balls. It's Elegant's game to lose. It's almost all over, and Elegant are gonna go through. And with this win, they will cement their place in quarterfinals of the tournament. Next one, he plays it to long on area. Ovesha does well, giving strike back to Umar Manzoor. Young lad, young gun, is gonna fire. The way he's scoring at the moment, moves to 37 of 25. WCL is underway. Upish aerial in the gap again, wide of the man at long on. WCL is season 2, the inaugural season, the trophy going into the Sultan's cabinet, and this season it's going to be another big and massive event coming up. It is underway, to be precise, and the final is going to be massive. It's going to be the biggest of all, and join us for that final. It will be around 22nd, 23rd of May, to be precise, because earlier on it was decided that the final will take place on 18th of May. Now, because of some disturbance around the center over the past couple of days, there was a kind of a threat looming on our heads, and we were provoked by the circumstances, unavoidable circumstances. So we decided to look forward after 20th of May, and we're gonna find out, and we're gonna witness that all important grand finale. 113 for 2. Is it? Or is it more than that? Find it out. Wait a while. 11 away. Shaw bats deep in crease, waits for the ball. Given air. and loop to that one. He waits for the ball deep in crease. Defensive shot on that occasion. Yunus Kabam is offering flight, trying to lure him into the big shot. There is a man in slip cordon. Flight again, and that flies all the way. Skalak for a maximum. And Omar takes that one, but it's beyond the boundary line. He takes that one, and that six brought to you by Just Bukhara. You're watching JK Sports Time YouTube, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon. It's down to single digits now. Just fire away. Where is this one going? Shaping for that sweep shot. Neil is down on one knee. The Nalt down on one knee. Doesn't connect that one. He was trying to work that one fine. There is a man at backward of scare fence. There is a man at forward scare area. As we watch once again Yunus Kabam. Flight again, but straighter one. That is a dot delivery. 5 more needed of 39 balls. It's all over for 11 brothers. They lost 2 on the trot, and that's going to be third straight loss. And do a hat trick. Goes for the sweep, shot for LBW. And he turned down that appeal. No impression on umpire. He shakes his head in disapproval. Shabir Mama, he's like Rock of Gibraltar. It isn't easy to convince Mama. Mama says, I'm not gonna raise my finger. It's 5 away from 37 balls. Man at mid off. It stays low, too low on that occasion. He's gonna keep the strike. Find it out in the next overthrows. They're not gonna go back. He's gonna settle for one here. They just need one boundary to seal the deal. And with that 4, they're gonna seek berth in the semi-finals of the tournament. No, sorry, correction, the quarterfinals. They're gonna seek berth in the Super 8. It's a must-win game for both the teams. But 11 brothers failed to make it. Pool of death. They needed to win this one. With their victory, it would have been 3 teams in a fray. And early morning, Sheikh Junaid told me we need to score 250, and they failed miserably in the end. They were folded on 125 from their allotted 20 overs. Comes down the track, takes it on the full. Find a man on edge of the circle. Will no run taken in the end. It's a dot delivery. The problem here, we don't have network in its adequate amount. It's 3 away. 3 to win. 3 to. Oh, that one. Cover drive comes into play. There is a man. Will he get to the ball? He gets to the ball. It's down to just 2 runs. 2 to level, 3 to win. It's down to 2 no 1 to level and 2 to win. It's going to be elegant strikers. They're gonna walk away with important 2 points to make it to the 4 points on the points table. So that's it. We have for you from this one. It's elegant strikers are through to the quarterfinals. Myself Maneuver alongside my scorer Babu gonna take you back to the studios of JK Sports Time. Until next time, Tata, Adio, goodbye from our side. Assalamu alaikum and fi amanillah. We shall meet again.